Hey David, this is Blake Shivers with Line Camp Cowboy Church. Hey, I want to make a quick video to show you how exactly that we hook up our camera to the sound system, and it might help you out. So let me show you what we do. So there's a couple of different ways to get sound into the camera. The first way, if you see the settings here, see if we can get that focused. If I move those to the top, so channel 1 and channel 2 are both set to INT, which means internal. So what it's doing is, if you notice, there's two microphones, one on each side. And you'll also notice on the display, when I talk and make a noise, you see that response. So that's coming from the internal microphone. Sorry, it's not very focused, but that's coming from the internal microphone on the camera itself. Problem with that is, of course, the further you get away, it's not going to pick up sound very well. And if you're not seeing those little bars, there's a display button on the side. As I press that display button, it will cycle through, and you can see those sound bars. And so that's a good way of knowing whether there's sound getting into the camera. If you see those bars moving and you're recording, you're going to get sound. And the next way to that we've done is to actually hook up straight from. I'm moving over to our soundboard. We're plugged into our headphone jack here. So if I plug in my headphones there, I can actually hear what's coming through the soundboard. And so that's another way to do this. Again, there's an adapter. Let me show you that adapter. There's the adapter, and it's going from the larger headphone size jack to the smaller. I don't know if that's a 1/8 pin or what that is, but I can take that, and where I plug that in, if I can find the end of it. I'm going to plug that in on the back of this camera. The light's not real good. Where it says auxiliary, AUX. So it's going to go in. To that auxiliary input. Basically, that's an input. This other thing right beside it is a headphone. You could plug headphones into the camera, but what you want to do is plug into that auxiliary. Now, you'll notice when I do that, it's not, the sound meters aren't moving anymore. I still have it set on INT, but when you plug something into that auxiliary input, like I just did, it will disable the internal microphone on the camera, and so you will pick up whatever that auxiliary is connected to. So you can see the meters. I'm talking, the meters are not moving at all. So there's no sound getting into the camera right now. So if I go over here and play a song, let's see what we got here. Okay. I have my computer that plays music plugged into this channel, and so I can turn that up. And when I hit the Q button, it will send that to the headphones. So any channel where I press that cue button, it's going to send that channel to the headphones. And so if I go back and look at my meters, you can see I'm getting a really strong signal. And I can back that off. By adjusting the level down. As I adjust that level, I can adjust it down to 0, and it's not going to get any signal. If I adjust the headphone gain up, I'm going to get that signal. Okay, and the same thing with any other channel. So here, turn that music down. Here I have our handheld turned on. Now, if I talk into it, it's going to go through the house. So I can hear myself talking on the house speakers. Now, I'll go over and look. If I go over and look at my meters, you can see that they're moving. When I talk, it's moving, and it's not coming in through the headphones. Sorry, it's not coming in through the internal mic. The reason I know it's not coming in through that internal mic is if I go over here and tap on it, you're not going to see the meters jump at all. And you're not going to hear any, as I'm talking right now, you're not really hearing it because I put the microphone down. If I bring that microphone back over here and start talking, it's going to pick that up. Now it seems to be picking me up right, whether that cue button is on or not, it seems to be picking me up right now. So I don't know if that's necessary or not. You know, I would play with your headphones, plug your headphones in and just into your headphone jack and listen to it. And whatever you can hear coming through those headphone jacks, I mean, that's what's going to be going into the camera. So there's another way. Let's see. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. So there's another way to get sound into the camera, and what we're doing here is we're taking XLR cables, output directly from the mains on the main sends, and plugging it into the side of the camera directly. So we have one. So we have 1 and 2 plugged in. Now, you notice that we have to change our inputs. Channel 1 on input 1, and I put channel 2 on input 2. And when I pick up my mic, I'm getting through loud and clear. on those XLR inputs. But I have set them on the side to input 1 and input 2. Now if I turn my mic off, I'm not going to get any, let's see, where's that coming from? There we go. So I've turned my mic off. And you can see I'm not getting any bars at all. Even if I tap on that microphone, it's not getting anything to it. So that's another way to get. The easiest way is to just come out of the headphone jack into the back of the camera. I would try that first. Another thing to look for is the dials here and here. That's the gain on the input. Make sure you got those up, maybe 8 or 9, just to leave you a little bit of room to adjust it up if you need to. I think if you turn it all the way down to 0, then you're probably cutting off anything coming in, any sound coming into the camera. So make sure you don't have that turned down. Anyway, I think that's about it. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, give me a call back, and we can talk about it. Bye.